I come to you today as somebody that grew up here. I was born several blocks from here. I've gone to school from kindergarten. I went to the technical college. I went to the university. I've taught math. I've taught business. I've taught a lot of things. I am who you all wanted me to be. I find myself recently in New York City, and I bend over to pick up trash off the street, and I have to laugh at myself because that gives away where I'm from. That exposes who I am and what I was taught to care about. But I also have to let you know that, I am one of those people that you all sit around and say, why aren't they having kids? Why aren't they sticking around? Why don't they want to build here like we wanted to build here? It's because we poisoned our lakes. It's because we build jails. It's because we make it hard for people like me to exist. Every time I'm assaulted by the police officer, and if that's not an offensive statement, we'll talk later, but every time I am accosted by a police officer, it's a multi-hour endeavor. Me. Listen to me as I'm speaking to you. Oh, he speaks so well. That's because you all gave me education. You all invested in who I could be. And when I left Madison Memorial High School, there were holes in the ceiling, but we had great teachers that cared about seeing me succeed and cared about seeing me happy. So I speak against the jail, not because I don't understand that the jail we have sucks to be in. Not that I don't understand that that's an inhumane thing to do to somebody. But I understand that at some point it has to stop. How big of a jail are we willing to build? What percentage of the sacred land are we going to spend on incarceration? How much of our time, energy, and effort are we going to throw into something that is failing on its own metrics? Drug dealers have a saying, don't throw good money after bad. Take some advice from those that you want to brutalize, maybe. What I'm saying is, this is not going to work. We know that this isn't going to work. We've run this experiment to its end. It's not humane for the people that you're throwing in jail, and it's not humane for the people that you're going to ask to watch them. What that does to a human psychology, to stand over somebody every day and keep them against their will, is not something we should ask people from here to do. It's not what I was brought up to believe in. So yeah, the policy in front of you today may seem like a really reasonable investment, like something we need to do an incremental step towards change. But if we allow this $180 million extension on our jail, when are we going to just re-envision how many people we need to lock up? How many people do we need to put on timeout? How many people do we need to lord over their mistakes and throw back in their face every day what they've done? And for what reason, for what values are we doing that? Is it to make people feel safer because we don't feel safer? What is it that we're actually accomplishing? It's feeling better about ourselves because we are not there. We can make all the comments we want about who needs mental health treatment and who needs this and who needs that. But the reality is I've been a breath away from being in jail so many times. And I've been on the other side of that breath too. And this is somebody that's taught multivariate calculus. This is somebody who's taught chess to kids. This is somebody who spends time digging holes for people to make playgrounds better. I've built several playgrounds in this city. And I will be in jail again. 397-488. That's my name to the state of Wisconsin. When you envision a jail, think about me. I'm who's supposed to be in that bed.
You have 1 more minute.
So if you're comfortable with me being in that bed, fund the jail. If you'd rather me be in front of kids teaching them how to walk in the world and pick up trash, don't fund that bed. Because power abhors a vacuum. And you're going to create the power to hold a number of people against their will for as long as we feel like doing so. How long are we going to continue to invest in that? Or when are we going to shift back towards what you tell your kids to do? Turn the other cheek, be the bigger person, be who you want to be? Or are we going to just be vindictive, punitive, litigious things I shouldn't say on a microphone because I'm trying to be an example? So we got people in overflow rooms because people care about this, because you taught us to care about this. Don't fund more incarceration. We have so much going on in the city that we can fund. I've seen some of your plans. They're pretty cool. there's a lot going on that we can put money towards. $180 million, I can think of a lot better ways to spend it than on a jail. Thank you.